Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So I am currently finishing up my Mondays series of videos for March. This being the fourth Monday of the month, that means this is a fun fold card. Sorry here. I'm getting I am using the Countryside Inn DSP for this one. Yes, I used retired DSP, but hopefully you guys have something blue and white will do for this card. So I'm going to set my whiteboard aside. And we are focusing on the Cutest Cow bundle. This is the punch. This is the stamp set. Now, I am going to bring in a little something extra for the back, and that's this outline stamp and this piece here that stamps in it, just for a big focal point on the back of it. This was a gift from Miss Phyllis, so thank you. I did not have this, and of course, I had to use it. So I'm going to set that aside and let's go over what you are going to need. And I bet I did not. Where is the paper I meant to cut? Oh, this is 8 1/4. Okay, my measurements are not exactly on my notebook yet. So hopefully I got everything on here. So card base, 5 1/2 by 8 1/4. I've done this one before, but I had to change up my measurements because they weren't written down correctly. We're going to score together it 1/2, 1, 1 3/4, 2 1/4, at 6, 6 1/2, 7 1/4, and 7 3/4. Hopefully I got it right. If not, I have extra over here. Then you are going to need to cut 4 pieces of DSP. 1/4 of an inch by 5 1/4, and that's this one. You're going to need 2 pieces of the DSP right here. Do you see it? 2 pieces. 1/2 by 5 1/4. You are going to need, for the back, cut 1 by 3 3/4 of cardstock. Oh, I was like, what does that mean? Here we go. So 1 by 3 3/4 piece of cardstock. You will need another one down here for the top and bottom. You're going to see the card in just a minute. And their coordinating pieces of DSP is 3 3/4 by 3 1/2 and 1/2 by 3 1/2. That's for those 2 pieces. You're going to need a scrap piece, at least 1 1/2 by 3 1/2 for the cow's body and head, which we're going to use the punch in of white. A scrap, and you can see this is scrap for me. I did the sunflower, so at least let's see, at least a 2 by 2 piece of scrap paper. For the back, 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. That's this piece. We're going to stamp on it. For the center piece, where is the 2 mark? Is it not? Oh, right here. Right there's the 2 1. Cut 1, 2 by 5 1/4. That's for our center piece. We have about 10 inches of this gorgeous pink ribbon. And yes, the pink on this makes everything pop. This was just some ribbon that my aunt had tied around a bouquet of flowers at her apartment on Valentine's Day. Had a thing for make your own bouquet. And she had this beautiful pink bow on there, and I'm like, we are going to use that. So we are. And you need, which I need to write this down, this is 3/4 by 1 1/2 of white, and you want to flag it. Ta-da! Okay, that's for our sentiment, and I think we are ready to go. So let's get all this stuff off here. Oh, you know what? Let's change it up. Oh, no, we're going to do it the right way. I was like, let's change it up. No, let's not. Right? Oh, let me show you the card. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I don't have the back on this card yet. Let me see. Where's the back? this is what I did for the back. Woohoo! Yes. So the back's not on this one, but isn't that adorable? It's one of those double tower cards. It folds up nice and sturdy. Now, I will tell you, this cardstock is my grandson's paper airplane. It's really, this is stiff stuff, though. I was like, I like the blue. It was close enough. I'm running out of Misty Moonlight. But anyway, so there we go. This is what we're making. So we're going to use this. Using what I have on hand. So we're going to need to open our guillotine. Now we are going to do, I'm going to try to do it all on the one side. So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Now to 1 inch, which is still a little tricky because I can't really see it. 1, 2, and 3. Now to 1 3/4 as I drop my scissors. Hold on. All right, so you can see what I'm doing with my measurements here. I told you I use these little things all the time. 1 3/4. 1, 2, and 3. Now to 2 1/4. 1, 2, and 3, and all the way down to 6. 1, 2, and 3. Now to 6 1/2. 1, 2, and 3. This is where I swear my measurements were off. If I'm at 6 1/2, I need to go to, this is not 3/4 of an inch. Oh, it is 3/4 of an inch. That's why I always look at it and think it's a 1/2 inch, and it messes me up visually. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to go to 7 3/4. And that should do it. 1, 2, and 3. Now, if I got this right, I should have the same looking score mark. So 1/2 inch, a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, a 1/2 inch. On this side, I should have a 1/2 inch, a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and a 1/2 inch. And of course, the bone folder got put away. So I'm going to start and fold everything towards the center. Let me put that aside. This one. Now to the other side. All right, so you see how it's all curled up? What these are going to do, they're just going to fold in like so, and we're going to glue this down. Ha. So, how am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to go like that, actually. So, fold this one in, and then we're going to fold over at this 3/4 of an inch edge and go like that. So we have this one folded in on itself. If I can get the glue going. Take it up. I'm skipping one score line here. This is the folded score line. Skip that one. The next one, we're just going to fold like this. Now you can use tear tape. You could use seal, all that stuff. Now, once you do that, you do want to take it and push it to the other side and score it back and forth a couple of times, just so it's really well done. Okay, so we're going to do this one more time. So we have the very first score line folded towards the center. Put our glue down. Now we're going to skip this next score line, and on that third score line, we're going to flatten it down. Now you see it pops up. Now we're going to go towards the center, fold it over, score. We're going to move it back this way. Just work those creases, and there you are going to have, I mean, this really is a simple card, guys. Now it's all about, where's my supplies? Here we go. We're going to start gluing our DSP on. We're going to start with the centerpiece this time. Right in the center. Snuggle it all in there. Oops. Might need to do a little shimmy in here. All right. So there we have our centerpiece. Next, we're going to do our strips. Let me pull them all out. One. And yes, these little 1/4 inch strips, they do make a big difference. They just really do. So I'm going to use this one as a guide. Tap, tap. My other glue bottle just is not wanting to work properly, so we're skipping it. So we're going to add this little 1/4 inch strip right into place. We can go ahead and do the next one, which you can put it either like so or directly onto your card base. Okay, I'm going to shuffle it this way because I'm going to do that 1/4 inch piece. And for me, it's easier to put a bead of glue. Oops, don't want it upside down. All right, so look how you can see the edges. It really does make a difference. So the inside piece, tap, tap. There's that one. Next, I'm going to put the 1/2 inch strip next to this one. All right, I'm going to fold this edge over and do that last strip. I know there is a direction top and bottom. And I did not line this up and cut it in a certain manner because the print is so biggie. The print is so big. I mean small. The print is so small, it's unnecessary in my opinion. But feel free. But oh, it's just lovely. So next, we're building our card base. We have the 1 inch by 3 3/4, which needs to go down here. So I'm going to add glue here and glue on this side. And then I'm going to pop that all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to see it's going to close that way, making sure, right? Oops. I I should have let it stick a little bit more. So we have a piece, top and bottom. The 1 inch strip goes at the bottom. The 3/4 of an inch is going to the top. So you can see like right here. Trying to get it squared up here at the top. I'm not sure why it's giving me a bit of issue, but we're going to get it there. Going to use it this way. All right, so then we have our 3/4 of an inch by 3.5 piece. Yeah, I gotta do the tap tap thing. That's gonna go right there. And then next, is the 1/2 inch strip, cut at 3.5 for the top. I just need to shimmy it over. Is it going to shimmy or no? There it is. So there you can see our little framed box that we're going for in that great big pink boat. It's just adorable. So I'm going to close up the glue, and this is the time we're going to do our stamping. So pop that over there. So the first thing we're going to do is work on our cow, and I'm using Night of Navy ink. My cow's already been inked once here. Just a scrap piece. So there's Mr. Cow or Miss Cow. It's up to you. And here's my little face, which is going to go, oops, that one should come off. It has ink on it. We're going to put the face of the cow on that end. Now I'm going to take a blender pen. We are using a combination of blender pens and Stampin' markers. One of these sides has the blue. So this is real easy. I am just going over the lines of the cow. You see that? I'm just going over the outlines, and I'm not being careful, guys. I'm not. I'm going to go around the spots over the tail like so. Now for the face, I'm going to go around the entire face, around the outside of the nose, do the eyebrows. That's all I'm doing. It's that simple. Now I'm going to take Misty Moonlight, and I'm going to start right here and brush up to that ear, over to that side, and then I'm going to do this little bit of hair tuft, and that's all for the Misty Moonlight on that part. The cow is going to get that little bit and the spots and the hoofs in Misty Moonlight. Now I'm going to tell you, if you don't have these these are just the Stampin' markers. You have blends, you can use blends. I just want to show you a variety of choices you can use. Now I'm taking Blushing Bride, because that's what I pulled out of my drawer, and that's what I have in the markers. I'm going to do the little nose, and then I'm going to color, avoiding the blue of where I stamped. I'm going around that. And then do a little swish there, little swish there. I think I missed the swish. Hold on. I missed it on this cow. That little pink is what we need. So where's my punch? We're going to start with the face. Then we're going to do the body. Everything goes everywhere. I'm so sad this is my last project. Okay, we need to put some glue right here on our cow. Hopefully we do. And situate our little head like that, because we're going to put dimensionals on part of the cow when we get a chance to. So you already saw that I stamped the flowers in Night of Navy. And nope, that's the wrong one. Take the one I used. Yes, oh, that one looks like it's got pink on it. This one's got the blue. I'm going to take this and swirl around my flowers. I'm going to swirl the petals. Oh, that's my family coming home. They need to wait. And the fun begins. All right, so for the centers, I'm using cinnamon cider just because that's what I saw. But we're going to add a little gem into these. Okay, that's cinnamon cider. Now I'm taking the Misty Moonlight, and I am just going to touch near the center of the flowers to give it some shading. See, you can do this without blends, and doing the little center vine of the leaves. And I kept it very monochromatic. This one needs its little leaves done. All right. And then I fussy cut around this. I guess I could have pre-fussy cut it, but it's okay. I'm so close, and they're going to come out here in a second. You just watch. I tried to get this done before my daughter got back with my aunt, but I didn't get it done. My sister called me. Not that I talk a whole lot to her, but she was having a distress time. And though our relationship is not what it once was, I still do the right thing. All right, so that all said and done is done there. And what else do we, oh, we have to stamp our sentiment on that little strip that we flagged. Pardon my reach, everybody. We're going to do What's Moo with You, because you guys know it's just so cute, but I can't hardly see where to stamp on the white. There we go. Next, we are stamping from, thank you, Phyllis, for this. I love this. Tags in Bloom. We're going to stamp that image. If I can locate it. Where did it? It's on the great, massive, big block. All right. Oh my goodness. Pardon my reach again. I really did put it up there. So, combination of things. This is great. You don't have to use it as a frame. I'm putting it, once again, I can't really see the center with that there. So I'm going to put that hopefully in the center. Now, this is one of those two-step ones. Here's this little bit of it. We are going to stamp off and put it in its place. That's close enough. And I'm going to use the pink on the center, but I need the stamp in. Here we go. So I'm going to blend that out a little bit. We've got all that shading. I'm going to shade my flowers just with the blender pen. The leaves, I mean, that's all I'm doing. Just like we did on the, on the sunflowers. So I want pink though for the center of this flower. And once again, I am touching the center of it You can see me, I'm just dabbing around the blue. Now to make sure if I do have blue, I'm going to wipe my marker off like that. Come in with the Misty Moonlight and do a little bit of highlighting. This shows my age, right, and how long I've been stamping. You can do the center leaf. So if you don't have blends, you can still do a bit of the blend look by doing this. So there's that. Now our sentiment. I'm in a video, just wait up. Okay, the little things you do make such a big difference. That's going on the center of my flower. And all right, sorry guys. Oh, my knee. Okay, hang on there. We are so close to finishing, everybody. And I have everything together. We can, oh, we need to stamp the envelope. We're just stamping the sunflowers. Yeah, oops, let's get it all inked up. In the center-ish, apparently. And right here, I'm not doing any blending or anything on these envelopes, just like that. Close up the ink pad. And let's glue these together. So we're going to add glue to the back panel. Just because I can. Oh. That is beautiful. All right, so next, I'm going to take this now. You can see how I can slip it in there because I didn't put a ton of glue. So I'm going to add a little glue there and a little glue on that side. And I am going to tuck my sunflowers in like so. Just getting that one on the edge. The other one here. All right, then What's Moo with You is going to get glue right here. And that is going to get tucked up under here. Maybe needs to pull it down a little. We need a wee little bit of tear tape. Right here. I didn't quite, there it goes. Like I need to score the edges down again once I get the bridge top and bottom on. There's the piece for the gorgeous pink bow, which really just sets this card off. You can do it at an angle. It's so pretty. It'd be pretty if it was in silver, but that's what I had. And we need mini dimensionals or whatever dimensionals you want. But I'm putting dimensional here, here, and here. I think here. Yeah, this one, no, because I wasn't sure if it's going to, depending on how you punch it. Let's see, will one fit there? One there. And then 3 on the lower part of the body. So up there, and right there. None up here because that is going to be in the window. We don't want any dimensionals. Mr. Cow, where did you go now? No. Unbelievable. I've been dropping everything. Okay, we're going to have to add some. This is got on the floor, you can see. So now I got to add glue to all of the dimensionals. Oops, that one is the only one that had the backing on it. All right, so my little cow is going to go right there. And isn't that so darling? But we're not done. No, we are not done. So did I already, where are my gems? We have these blue adhesive back gems. We are going to use these in the center of our flowers. You're like, why did you color them then? Well, I thought you could use the small ones, but these are the ones I grabbed. And I'm going to do this darker one in the center. I used that chunky glitter on the last one, my sample, but oh, look at those sparkles. So that's what we're doing. So here is our card. It is a cutie. It stands up and there is the back. I hope you guys like this. Now I'm going to go celebrate my aunt's birthday with her. Thank you all for watching, but I will see you all again, hopefully, in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.